And this is my exhibition. I named it for Forever Free because let me give you a little introduction of who I am and why, what my project is. I'm a recidivist, or I've been in and out of prison for about 25 years. So this gives a lot of credence to my passion for my project. All right, next slide. Well, my first week in Cornerstone, we read the 10,000 hour rule, which consists of the amount of time that you apply to any task or anything, you become a master at it. And 10,000 hours is usually the time that they say that you were mastered. Now, what that did for me was help me dedicate more time and energy to anything like my classes and my project. Next slide. Now, the second week was the trouble with geniuses. What I got out of that class was being assertive and communication. Next slide. All right, week 3. Right. That's why I wanted to do it. Mm-hmm. Now, in week 3, I had to ask myself a research question, which was, how can reentry programs reduce recidivism? Next slide. And what I discovered was 1 year after release, up to 60% of formerly incarcerated people were not employed. And between 15% and 27% of prisoners expect to go to homeless shelters. And 70% of children with an incarcerated parent will follow in their footsteps. Next slide. And what I discovered also was another company that was doing exactly what I wanted to do, and which is felony trains. And their mission statement was synonymous with what my mission statement was, which is to employ, train, and educate former offenders who have a difficult, if not impossible, time finding a job even after paying their debt to society. Next slide. And then week 4, I had so many reading assignments, which one more time, which gave me helped me to recognize the need for continuous goal setting, which is and I reflected back on my project, which is building a hot dog cart. And this right here is my blueprint that I created originally. Next one. And I started building it. And the next slide, please. And that's the final result of it. And what I learned from that and how I can apply that continuous goal setting was to start from the beginning and do everything I need to do to get to that next step. Next slide. In week 5, I had this eureka moment where I actually completed all my assignments for my class. Next slide. And I had more time to actually get my professional mentor, Steve Shable. Next one. And he created this website. Next slide, please. It's called buildahotdogcart.com, and I became a private member of his website. Click. Yeah. And what he has in his website, and we can't see it from here, but he has a book. He wrote a book on hot dog carts. He has a video on how to build hot dog carts for under $800. He has multiple books and other websites to go to, so we can learn more about how to do the next one. And just a list of a bunch of other ones. And here's a hot dog cart for kids that I'm thinking about for my next project. And that's about it.